Welcome back to the channel, music lovers all around the world. We are finally getting into our Lana Del Rey deep dive. I am extremely excited for this one. There's only a few songs I've heard from her so far. That is Summertime Sadness. That's where I heard that sultry, buttery voice for the first time ever. And also, I believe it's called Snow on the Beach from the Midnights at Dawn edition from Taylor Swift. We're getting into Lana Del Rey, Born to Die, the deluxe edition. We're going to start from here, go forward chronologically, and then we're going to come back around for the Lizzie Grant era. First of all, I want to say a shout out to my moderators, Larissa and Caesar, who are helping putting this together. They are two of the most amazing people I've ever met in my entire life. They are kind, they are super intelligent, they are very, 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 very intelligent, I should say, and they know their stuff. So I am very lucky to have them here on the team, and I know they're going to lead us in the right direction. We have the music videos, we have live performances and interviews to look through and everything, so it's going to be a fun time. The Lana Del Rey, obviously very gorgeous. I'm going to get that off my chest right now. I think she's beautiful. One of the first things I remember seeing about her was that she was like a H&M model or brand ambassador during this time, I think it was. I remember little bits and pieces of pop culture. And before we get into this, I wanted to read some facts about Lana. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant, born June 21st, 1985, known professionally as Lana Del Rey, is an American singer-songwriter. Her music is noted for its melancholic exploration of glamour and romance, with frequent references to pop culture and 1950s, 70s Americana. She is a recipient of various accolades, including an MTV Video Music Award, 3 MTV Europe Music Awards, 2 Brit Awards, 2 Billboard Women in Music Awards, and a Satellite Award, in addition to nominations for 11 Grammy Awards and a Golden Globe Award. Ooh, Golden Globe Award, what was that for? Variety honored her at the Hitmakers Awards for being one of the most influential singer-songwriters of the 21st century. In 2023, Rolling Stone placed Del Rey on their list of the 200 greatest singers of all time, while their sister publication, Rolling Stone UK, named her as the greatest American songwriter of the 21st century. Interesting. Raised in upstate New York, Del Rey moved to New York City in 2005 to pursue a music career. Del Rey's breakthrough came in 2011 with the viral success of her single Video Games, leading to a recording contract with Polydor and Interscope. She achieved critical and commercial success with her second album, Born to Die, 2012, which features a moody, hip-hop inflected sound and spawned the sleeper hit Summertime Sadness. The album topped numerous national charts around the world and holds the record for the longest charting album by a woman in history of US Billboard 200. You guys have let me know in the comments that it's like 600 and something weeks at this point now. That's absurd. The album topped numerous national charts around the world. Oh, I just read that. She subsequently topped the US charts with albums Ultraviolence and Lust for Life. Grant was born in New York City to Robert England Grant Jr., a copywriter at Gray Group, and Patricia Ann Pat Grant, an account executive at the same organization. She has a younger sister, Caroline Chuck Grant, and a younger brother, Charlie Grant. She was raised Catholic and is of Scottish and English descent. Okay, I have a quarter of Scottish in me. I'm also German, Italian, and Dutch. When she was a year old, the family moved to Lake Placid, New York. In Lake Placid, her father worked for a furniture company before becoming an entrepreneurial domain investor. Her mother worked as a school teacher. There, she attended St. Agnes School in her elementary years and began singing in her church choir, where she was the cantor. Musical style. Del Rey has been labeled as alt-pop artist. Her works have been variously categorized as pop, rock, dream pop, that sounds fun, baroque pop, indie pop, psychedelic rock, while incorporating trip hop, hip hop, lo-fi, and trap elements. Upon her debut release, Del Rey's music was described as Hollywood sadcore by some music critics. It has been repeatedly noted for its cinematic sound and its references to various aspects of pop culture. Both critics and Del Rey herself have noted a personal theme of 1950s and 1960s Americana. The strong elements of American nostalgia brought idolator to classify her firmly as alternative pop. Del Rey elaborated on her connection to the past in an interview with Artist Direct, saying, "I wasn't even born in the 50s, but I feel like I was there." Influences. Del Rey cites a wide array of musical artists as influences, including numerous pop, jazz, and blues performers from the mid-20th century, such as Andrew Lloyd Webber, Frank Sinatra, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday, Bobby Vinton, The Crystals, Brian Wilson, Nancy Sinatra, Miles Davis, Torch singers Julie London and Julie Cruz have also served as influences. I really just like the masses of every genre, she told BBC radio presenter Joe Wiley in 2012, specifically naming Nirvana, which I did not even plan that, Bob Dylan, Frank Sinatra, and Elvis Presley. So yes, this sounds like it's going to be a good journey. We are in for a long one. I see there's many albums, there's many live performances. I did see her perform with Billie Eilish at Coachella. It's my one and only copyright strike I've ever gotten on YouTube before. I think she was singing a song called like Ocean Eyes with Billie Eilish there, and yeah, I'm really into the voice. So without further ado, let's jump into this. I cannot wait to hear what they sound like. Let me get these lyrics popped up. The first track is the title track, Born to Die. And I like having Genius up now because I like having those annotations. I like having the context. What we're going to do is we're going to try to break them down first, and then if I need any help at the end, or I just like to read the bio at the end anyways, we'll get more of the song's meaning. So here we go. Track number 1, Born to Die. Whoa. We're already starting with some strings. Oh. Make sure we got the volume right.
Feet don't fail me now. Take me to the finish line. All my heart it breaks every step that I take, but I'm open at the gates. They'll tell me that you're mine. Walking through the city streets, is it by mistake or design? I feel so alone on the Friday nights. Can you make it feel like home if I tell you you're mine? It's like I told you, honey. Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes life is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road is long, we carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Come take a walk on the wild side. Kiss you hard in the pouring rain.
Oh!
You like your girls insane. So choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
All right, so off rip, that voice is insane. Very full, very rich. This sound feels very full. It feels like we have a bunch of synths in there. The drums are nice. Yeah, her voice has this little fry to it that I like. And during the chorus here, she went up even higher, and it was really beautiful. These lyrics, it sounds like the song says "Born to Die," the album says "Born to Die." It makes me feel like that this is already like a relationship that is most likely headed towards the end. Like it's not going to be one that lasts forever, and perhaps it's just something that is temporary. So feet don't fail me now, take me to the finish line. So she's begging that her body doesn't give up on her. Oh, my heart, it breaks every step that I take, but I'm hoping at the gates they'll tell me that you're mine. Is that supposed to be like the at heaven gates, that like you're with me for eternally? Walking through the city streets, is it by mistake or design? I feel so alone on a Friday night. Shout out to Ray. We do not do depression on a Friday night. Can you make it feel like home if I tell you you're mine? It's like I told you, honey. Don't make me sad. Don't make me cry. Sometimes love is not enough, and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road is long. We carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. So yeah, we're definitely falling deep. We're getting passionate here. You like your girls insane. Louder, all right. So choose your last words. This is the last time, because you and I, we were born to die. I have gotten a lot of warnings from the commenters before we getting into this that her lyrics are going to twist my brain up, just like a Taylor Swift and just like a few of the other artists that we get into on this channel, where there could be multiple meanings to a line. There could be It could be straightforward, but she's going to use some words that just sends you on a trip and make you think. And I love that. I love thought-provoking artists. I think it's a good thing to become smarter and to become, it just it comes off cultured. And already I can tell this does feel like an old timey like a Nina Simone or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go back a little bit, enjoy the vocals.
Like I told you, honey, don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes life is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road is long, we carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Come take a walk on the wild side.
Right there.
Kiss you hard in the pouring rain.
Sounds twisted. You like her?
Choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
Choose your last
Lost,
words.
but now I am found. I can see, but once I was blind. I was so confused as a little child, trying to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the answers, honey. Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road is long, we carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Come take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane.
I really enjoy the vocal there, and then there's like this twisting synth that's coming around it that just hugging her vocal very, very nicely. Sometimes love is not enough, and she's right about that. We can love people that are bad for us. Sometimes it can be the bad boy. Sometimes it's someone that's a little too nice that maybe they don't fulfill everything for us, and maybe they're not maybe they don't fulfill our heart completely. Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes love is not enough. It's true. Come and take a walk on the wild side. So dive into this love, right? Come take a walk on the wild side. Come have fun. Come live life. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane. Louder, all right? So choose your last words. This is the last time because you and I were born to die. I don't know if let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane. I don't know if that means just like in bed. I don't know if that means like a little bit of craziness, a little bit extra, maybe a little bit yeah, I don't know. We'll have to get some context there in a second. But the way she's singing here, it sounds like sadistic. It sounds twisted in a way, and I really like that.
Come take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane.
Yeah, let's get some of that now.
Choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die. We were born to die. We were
Feels
born to
chaotic,
die.
but romantic.
Come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain.
I like this.
You like your girls insane. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high.
I can definitely see that Billie Eilish was inspired by this. It has like that same kind of dark production on it. Her voice is extremely sultry. I'm already in love with that vocal. Like I said, I've only heard little bits and pieces of Lana Del Rey in the past, and that would have been this time in 2012. So
Choose your last
it is a little psychedelic.
This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
This feels like a black and white film. That was a very enjoyable track, very sultry, chaotic love. Come take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls insane, so choose your last words as the last time. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high. The road is long. We carry on. Try to have fun in the meantime. Del Rey describes herself in a similar way on the next track, Off to the Races. I'm crazy, baby. I need you to come here and save me. Okay, so she's actually calling herself insane. She's actually, yeah, like self-deprecating in a way, but also maybe just being truthful with them. Like, hey, I am a little bit crazy and I'm a little bit out there, and you're gonna have to accept that. Do not make me cry. Don't make me sad. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why, and it does. It does get tough. That is just life. Life is not all rainbows and butterflies. I talk about this all the time. Life is a roller coaster. Strap in. Chaotic, romantic is what I'm getting from this. Kind of like a fool's rushing kind of thing, right? Let's see what the song bio is. Born to Die is described by Lana Del Rey as a homage to true love and a tribute to living life on the wild side. To quote Chelsea Hodson from New York Times, in Lana's melancholy world, to love is to live. Yes, so to love the wrong person is to be born to die. I see. Okay. So yeah, you're like already, you're falling into this relationship that's already like going to be taking pieces of you, and it does feel like you're going to die. Next track, Off to the Races.
My old man is a bad man, but I can't deny the way he holds my hand and he grabs me.
Whoa, her voice sounds totally different on this one already. Start that back over.
My old man is a bad man, but I can't
She
deny
sounds like
the way
disheveled.
He holds my hand and he grabs me. He has me by my heart.
Almost sounds like she's
He
high.
doesn't mind to have a Las Vegas past. He doesn't mind to have a LA crass way about me. He loves.
He doesn't mind I have an LA pass. He doesn't mind I have an LA crass way about me. So a Las Vegas pass, I'm assuming, what stays in Vegas happens, or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So he doesn't care that she's had a wild past and maybe she's been with a few people from time to time. I don't care either. That does not matter to me. What matters to me is the present. What matters to me is what the future is that we're going to try to build. As long as you don't got any like STDs or like problems that are going to negatively like really affect me, I can handle pretty much everything, and that's thanks to my crazy ass fucking family.
With every beat of his cocaine heart.
Oh!
Swimming pool glimmering, darling. White bikini off with my red nail polish. Watch me in the swimming pool.
Whoa.
Bright blue ripples. You sitting sipping on your black crystal. Oh yeah. Light of my life, fire of my loins. Be a good baby, do what I want. Light of my life, fire of my loins. Give me them gold coins, give me them coins.
Oh my! Whoa!
Bacardi chasers, chasing me all over town. Casinos I'm wasted, facing time again on Rikers Island, and I won't get out because I'm crazy, baby. I need you to come here and save me. I'm your little scarlet starlet, singing in the garden. Kiss me on my open mouth.
This is totally different from the first track, Born to Die. The first track was very slow and very like reflective and even a little bit like nostalgic feeling with the production. This feels like what we read in the bio as trip hop. Like it feels trippy, it feels psychedelic, it feels big, it feels large, it feels like she's being very playful too. Like that voice is so like strained and out there.
My old man is a tough man, but he got a soul as sweet as blood red jam, and he shows me, he knows me, every inch of my tar black soul.
Okay.
He doesn't mind I have a flat, broke down life. In fact, he says he thinks it's why he might like about me, admires me, the way I roll like a rolling stone. Likes to watch me in the glass room, bathroom, chateau marmot, slipping on my red dress, putting on my makeup. Tell me you want me, give me them coins. Off to the races, cases of Bacardi chasers, chasing me all over town. Casinos I'm wasted, facing time again on Rikers Island, and I won't get out because I'm crazy, baby. I need you to come here and save me. I'm your little scarlet starlet, singing in the garden. Kiss me
I can't help but think about Harley Quinn this during the way when she makes those little inflections on her voice there. That is wild. She does come off, she does sound crazy. Like she sounds demented singing like that. And I love it. I love when people get theatrical. And she's already illustrating these lyrics very well. And I see a vivid, vibrant picture. Glassroom perfume, cognac, lilac fumes. Says it feels like heaven to him. So the first song, it felt like it was a black and white film. This one feels like Technicolor. This one feels very vibrant. Lana, so descriptive.
Give me then I'm off to the races, cases of Bacardi chasers, chasing me all over town. Casinos I'm wasted, facing time again on Rikers Island and I won't get out. Sorry about it.
Definitely that New Yorker.
My old man is
feels
a
epic.
thief and I'm gonna stay and pray with him till the end.
My old man is a thief, and I'm gonna stay and pray with him till the end. So my old man is a thief, maybe he's stealing my heart, stealing my time, and I'm gonna stay and pray with him till the end. So I'm gonna hope that this works.
But I trust in the decision of the Lord to watch over us. Take him when he may, if he may. I'm not afraid to say that I die without him. Who else is gonna put up with me this way?
Wow. So much texture.
You are my one true love.
We got some real instrumentation on here. This feels rebellious. It feels just like thrilling. It feels like just chasing our just being kind of fluid, right? Just going with it, going to doing just doing the craziest things. Swimming pool, glimmering darling, white bikini off with my red nail polish. Watch me in the swimming pool, bright blue ripples. So we talking about skinny dipping here? You sit and sipping on your black Cristal, yeah. Lay my life, fire my loins, be a good boy, baby. She feels she is too wild and needs an older, more mature man to keep her straight and save her. She is his project. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, y'all. Women are much more mature than men, so usually I would suggest you to date a man that's at least a little bit older than you. I think once you pass 25, then date pretty much whatever age you want to at that point. I think once you develop that frontal lobe and you can filter out things, and you've also had time to have experiences and whatnot, but most likely if you're dating someone around your age at that time or younger, they're going to be immature, the guys especially, and they're going to most likely use and abuse you and not going to be looking for the right things. So I've been around so many men where it doesn't click until later, usually after 25. So if I was you, I would try to date someone 25 and above for a man as well. But I'd say in a man's 30s is where it really starts to click. I built empathy so early. I had empathy smashed into me at a very young age. So I think I grew up before most of the men around me. Lolita's mother, in a conversation with Humbert, refers to Lolita as seeing herself as a starlet as well. You see, she sees herself as a starlet. I see her as a sturdy, healthy, but decidedly homely kid. Singing in the garden. There's a scene from the 1962 version of Lolita where Humbert checks Lolita out while she's playing with the hula hoop. Like, that is creepy right there. That is an old man. Rubs me the wrong way. So I'm not talking about dating people that much older than you. But yeah, I would say try not to go above like 15 years, okay? We do have to remember that from the dawn of days, all of us are just trying to survive. And when we created money and all that stuff, then I'm sure it changed things even more, where people are just trying to survive. They want to be taken care of. You don't want to worry about where your next meal is coming from. In her case, she probably wants to make her art. She probably wants to make her art, which art normally, unless you do take off like a singer, songwriter, whatever like that, you're not going to be making money. Most people that do art do it for their passion. Lana portrays a character which is a hybrid of her own image in Lolita that has a criminal past of alcohol, stripping, and overspending. She falls in love with a wealthy gangster who has a profound love for women, cocaine, and money. No, stay away. You stay away. You don't need that experience. This persona is not entirely fictional. Lana really did have an alcohol problem as a young girl. Okay, I have empathy for you. Lana runs rampant through the city, crashing parties and drinking to excess. Although they are both bad people with dark pasts, they adore each other despite their many flaws. This is a divergence from classic, however, as a Humbert's devotion to Lolita is unreciprocated. So yeah, it does. It feels like a Bonnie and Clyde type relationship. It feels like it's doomed. It feels like they're just like they says, two bad people that are probably not meant for each other, and it's a toxic relationship that's just more than likely going to end. But it feels thrilling. It felt like fun. It felt entertaining. Next track, Blue Jeans. Looks like there's a music video for this one too. Johnny Cash.
Blue jeans, white shirt. Walked into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean.
James Dean J Dream.
You're so fresh to death and sick as cancer.
Fuck cancer.
You're so punk rock. I grew up on hip-hop, but you fit me better than my favorite sweater.
That actually makes sense. You were sort of punk rock. I grew up in hip hop, so opposites do attract. But there's a lot of hip hop in punk rock. There's a lot of punk rock in hip hop. I think they're both. I think they're on that spectrum. Everything's on a spectrum, but they're very close to each other. I feel like as well. I feel like those kind of people understand each other. They're usually the most outspoken. They're usually people that stand up for rights and they care about that kind of stuff.
I will love you till the end of time. I will wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that.
Damn.
whole night. Baby, can you see through the tears? Love you more than those pictures before. Say you'll remember, baby. Say you'll remember, baby. Ooh. I will love you till the end of time.
These vocals are amazing.
I will love you till the end of time. You went out every night, and baby, that's alright. I told you that no matter what you did, I'd be by your side. 'Cause I'm a ride or die, whether you fail or fly. Well, shit, at least you tried. But when you walked out the door,
It's just unconditional love. Because I'm a ride or die, whether you fail or fly. Well, shit, at least you tried. But when you walked out that door, a piece of me died. So yeah, there you go. Took a piece of them with you because you put so much into that person. Told you I wanted more. That's not what I had in mind. I just wanted, like before, we were dancing all night. So she's remembering the beautiful time. She's remembering the time of probably when they first met. And they were first falling in love with each other, and he was there instead of having to go chase for paper. Up in the top here, she said that like we can make it work. No, please stay here. We don't need no money. We can make it all work. And they took you away, stole you out of my life. You just need to remember. So did he move on to another lover then and just leave her high and dry?
we died. Told you I wanted more. Not what I had in mind. Just wanted like before. We were dancing all night, then they took you away.
Very melancholy.
My life, you just need to remember. I will love you till the end of time.
Felt like unconditional love to me. No matter what, I'm gonna love you until the end of time, and that's very sweet to me. But also, I'm going to always tell you guys to respect yourselves. And if you're not feeling fulfilled, if it's unrequited, leave it. Maybe you're learning from them. Maybe you're taking experiences. Maybe you're just super attracted to them. Maybe it's the sex. Maybe it's just their looks. Sometimes things are just that simple. Sometimes it's all people care about, you know? And that's okay. It's your prerogative. It's your life. You're allowed to do that. I just hate to see when people I've seen it so many times. I hate to see people have a piece taken from them and then they're just left feeling disheveled. They're left different, and then if you keep doing that, then you will lose faith in love. You will be like, ah man, well, this is the same thing over and over again. Yeah, with these breakdowns, y'all, genius is not always going to be right. Oh wow, she looks gorgeous over there. Woo, that's an old timey look right there. Is that a harp?
Up a beer and you say get over here and play a video game.
This sounds familiar.
I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown.
Woo, giggity.
I say you the bestest, leaning for a big kiss, put his favorite perfume on, go play your video game.
This song sounds familiar. I wonder if I've heard this one before. The way the cadence is sounds familiar. Video games. So yeah, it sounds like swinging in the backyard, pull up in your first car, whistling my name, open up a beer, and you say, "Get over here and play a video game." So it said that this was more about that young love, the first love. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown. Yeah, I say you're the bestest. Lean in for a big kiss, put his favorite perfume on, go play a video game. So it sounds like they're just gonna go chill with each other. I like it.
It's you, it's all for you. Everything
I think I've heard
I
this.
do, tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true?
Wow.
It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two. Only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do.
Wow. Ooh, I hear like some cosmic elements to the production now. Again, it sounds like there's a harp in there. Very mature. Her music so far sounds grown. It sounds sexy. It sounds unapologetic in a way, but also reflective and nostalgic, and just a lot of what am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for here? It feels full. It feels rich. It feels luxurious. Even
Listen in the blue dark, playing, pulling wild dots, video game.
she goes illustrating again. I can see
He
this.
holds me in his big arms, drunk and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of.
It's her happy place.
Watching all our friends fall in and out of old Pauls. This is my idea of fun.
Okay.
Playing video games.
This one here, though, yeah, it sounds like she's putting everything into this person. I like to be. He holds me in his big arms, drunk and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of. That's their happy place. Watching all our friends fall in and out of old Pauls. This is my idea of fun. Old Paul, probably a drink, I'm assuming. Old Paul is a reference to Paul Church, which is a landmark in Los Angeles. So they're getting married. It could be that her friends are constantly in marriages and divorces, whilst Lana is just devoted to one man till the end of time. Okay. The meaning of the games have now shifted to representing Lana's enjoyment at watching the confused lives of her friends, since she has finally discovered true happiness.
Somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do.
I like the sound of this. Like, it's sonically really good as well.
Now you do.
If that's what you want, that is perfectly okay. I know people that will just lay back with their boo, watch them play Madden, and just be hugging up on them, and they're content in that. Your life can be like that. You don't have to want more for yourself. I just want more for you, because I know usually these things don't end well. When you're over indulging, when you're giving too much of yourself to somebody, usually they start taking advantage of you, because they know they can get away with anything at that point then. So that's my only pushback on this, but it sounds gorgeous. It sounds like paradise. It sounds like heaven in a way, you know? She sounds content. She sounds happy enough to just sit back and play a video game with them and not think about the rest of the world, not future tripping, not thinking about the people getting married and getting divorced. I would rather pour into somebody than just take. Whoa! As I'm reading the title, Diet Mountain Dew, she's saying, "You're no good for me," and all I can think is, ugh, Mountain Dew, yuck.
I'm Mountain Dew, baby, New York City. Never was there a girl so pretty.
Whoa.
Do you think we'll be in love forever? Do you think we'll be in love? Diamond Dew, baby, New York City.
Oh, bass.
Can we get it now, low down and gritty? Do you think we'll be in love forever? Do you think we'll be in love? Diamond Dew, baby, New York City. Never was there a girl so pretty. Do you think we'll be
Really like this
in
beat.
love forever? Do you think we'll be in love? Diamond Dew, baby, New York City. Can we get it now, low down and gritty? Do you think we'll be
That beat's great.
Girl so pretty, do you think we'll be in love forever? You're no good for me, baby. You're no good for me.
Hey.
You're no good for me, but baby I want you, I want you. You're no good for me, baby you're no good for me. You're no good for me, but baby I want you, I want you, I want you. Do you think we'll be in love? Diamond blue, baby, New York City. Never was there a girl so pretty. Do you think we'll be in love forever? Do you think we'll be in love?
What? I have never once in my life heard Mountain Dew being referred to moonshine. So, okay, that takes a whole different meaning to the song. So we're drinking and we're carefree. We're drinking and driving though. Says Lana's from Lake Placid, a more rural area. This line seems to play with the idea that she's bringing a bit of the country to the city. The inclusion of diet seems like a nod to the fickle beauty standards of New York City's culture. Much of her work prior Born to Die evoked imagery of her life in the countryside. Often people have Jesus figurines on their dashboards, yet to remind them that God is watching over them. Lana wants to remove this so she's not reminded how far she has strayed from a moral path in life. Lana ironically states that since there is so much suffering in the world that Jesus won't mind having one less person to worry about. Oh man. So, yeah, just very, very, very carefree, a little bit of chaotic, maybe a little bit of like cheap thrills, but just dissociate and forget about God, forgetting about all that, and yeah, not don't let me be reminded by that. This track, National Anthem. But I get some Americana in here. Hold on, what does that sound like? Bittersweet Symphony? It did for a second. Okay, there's some fireworks. Whoa.
Money is the anthem of success. So before we go out,
She's rapping.
I'm your national anthem. God, you're so handsome. Take me to the Hamptons, Bugatti Veyron. He loves to romance them, reckless abandon, holding me for ransom, upper echelon. He says to be cool, but I don't know how yet. Wind in my hair, hand on the back of my neck. I said, can we party later on? He said, yes, yes, yes. Tell me I'm your national. Who you been about? I'm making me so wild now.
Whoa.
Sugar, sugar, how now? Take your body downtown. Blues in the sky, summer's in the air, baby, heaven's in your eyes. I'm your national anthem. Money is the reason we exist. Everybody knows it, it's a fact. Kiss, kiss. I sing
Nah.
the national anthem while I'm standing over your body, hold you like a python. And you can't keep your hands off me or your pants on. See what you done to me, King of Chevron.
This song seems very vain. It feels like, yeah, we're chasing success, I guess. She's saying, I'm your national anthem. I'm assuming that's like what he, our national anthem. Yeah, we sing our national anthem to display pride for our country, right? And it's a reminder of the pride that we have for our country, which I have zero pride for the United States right now. This country fucking sucks under MAGA control. Money is the reason we exist. Everybody knows it. It's a fact. I don't believe that. Lana comments on the idea that making money is the only goal in life. Hell no. Yeah, which many Americans agree with. That's true. I don't. I sing the national anthem while I'm staying over your body, hold you like a python. So she's kind of controlling him a little bit, maybe. Pythons are large snakes that use stealth to catch their prey. This is similar to Lana as she used her beauty in order to get close to this man. Since he is much older than her, she will take all of his money. Effectively, Lana is a gold digger. Oh my gosh. Pythons are also constricting snakes, which serves as an effective metaphor for having a hold on someone. I'm staying over your body, hold you like a python. Could also be a reference to holding his large penis. Hell yeah, girl. Go get you some, baby.
I can tell, keep me safe in his bell tower. Money is the anthem of success.
I hate how there's truth to all this too. Like that, I mean, this is like what 95% of people in the United States of America are definitely chasing is like security, is money. There's that grind set mindset that is just all people care about, it seems like. And I feel like I need to move the fuck out of here. I hate it here. The concept of this song seems to involve Lana expressing her feelings for two distinct lovers, alluding to the life and death of President John F. Kennedy and the love triangle in between. Mr. Kennedy's love for Hollywood starlet Marilyn Monroe icon was fun, crazy, and passionate. This may have been charged even more so by the fact that it was an affair behind closed doors and one with one of the most sought after women in the world at the time. Okay. It's a love story for the new age. For the 6th page, we're on a quick, sick rampage. Since the upper class have a seemingly infinite amount of money, no rules and no punishments, they can rampage on the world. It's unfortunately the truth. I was picturing The Great Gatsby. Like the wealthy in F. Scott Gerald's The Great Gatsby, this crowd can get away with activities that would otherwise be inexcusable. Right now, we're dealing with the Epstein class. For whatever reason, people are just okay with children being molested, people being killed, and yeah, man. It's crazy. We have to dissociate through this very dark time right now because it's one of the greatest times ever right now, but it's also objectively one of the worst times ever. We have all this technology, we have all these medicines, we have all this fantastic music and art, and this earth is so beautiful, but then we have these sickos, these billionaires and whatnot that they're twiddling their thumbs all day, every day, and doing whatever the hell they want to. And like one example is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods just keeps getting away with it. 4th DUI, he's gonna get away with this one for some reason. He just got into a car accident the other day. His last one, the dude was doing 87 in a 45, flipped his vehicle over into a ravine. Got nothing, no DUI or anything. It's all because he's Tiger Woods. He's rich, and he's not even on those levels of like the Epstein class, the Leslie Wexners, and the Rothschilds, and the Trumps, and all these freaking weirdos that just honestly are just leeches. They're leeches. We're the plebs, and they're the ones that get to do whatever the hell they want to constantly. So I can't stand it. When you're informed, it's hard to enjoy stuff like that. But again, it was a good sounding song. Her voice is unreal.
All my friends tell me I should move on. I'm lying in the ocean singing your song. That's how you sang it. Loving you forever can't be wrong. Even though you're not here, won't move on. That's how we played it. And there's no remedy for memory. Your face is like a melody. It won't leave my head. Your soul is haunting me and telling me that everything is fine. But I wish I was dead. Every time I close my eyes, it's like a dark paradise. No one compares to you. I'm scared that you won't be waiting on the other side. Every time I close my eyes, it's like a dark paradise. No one compares to you. I'm scared that you won't be waiting on the other side.
So far through this album, I'm getting a lot of like codependency, and I think didn't she get married recently? So maybe she finally found that person that really truly enjoys her and accepts her. But right now, it feels like she's just giving 90% of herself to someone and only getting 10% back.
I'm scared that you won't be waiting on the other side.
Can I just say real quick, because it probably comes off like I'm not enjoying this. I gotta say I'm really enjoying the writing. I feel so sad for her, and it's just none of this is resonating with me. So I'm not feeling an emotional attachment to this, and it's hard for me to get there because I don't believe in this at all. So, whew.
From memory, your face is like a melody. It won't
The writing's
leave
phenomenal,
my
though.
head. Your soul is haunting me and telling me that everything is fine. But I wish I was dead. I don't wanna wake up from this tonight.
Yeah, so that one just felt very haunting. Man, I don't know. I need a bio. Insiders claim that Dark Paradise was not written for an ex-boyfriend, but for her boyfriend that died a couple of years prior. Lana Del Rey once again declares her undying love for her bad boy lover over blippy beats with a melody that recalls late 80s Madonna. Oh, yes, I could see that for sure. All my friends tell me I should move on. I'm lying in the ocean singing your song. Okay, actually, yeah. Yes. Ah, that's how you sang it. Loving you forever can't be wrong. Even though you're not here, won't move on. Ah, okay. Yep, I'm seeing it. Again, Lana says that if she loves her man forever, she won't be wrong. Even if her friends tell her to move on, she won't. Even if she can no longer see her love, she will love him forever. She will think about him, sing his song, relive past memories. The reason he's not here is because he passed away, but she will love him forever. So she's keeping his memory alive eternally.
And they can stop me now. Will I be flying overhead? Now my life is sweet like cinnamon.
This feels good.
Dream I'm living in. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. How do you like me now? Pick me up and take me like a vitamin. 'Cause my body's sweet like sugar venom, oh yeah. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. No one even knows what life was like. Now I'm in LA and it's paradise. I finally found you. Sing it to me. Now my life is sweet like
I like this one.
like a fucking dream I'm living in. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. How do you like me now? Pick me up and take me like a vitamin. 'Cause my body's sweet like sugar venom, oh yeah. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. How do you like me now?
So it sounds like they're experiencing fame for the first time. They're playing on the radio, right? And now they have these people that are hitting her up. So, but she's not picking up the call, right? It's like self-respect. There's some awareness in this one. They'll start to like you because you're on the radio, and it is true. But I don't mind because I'd rather have people be nice to me, so I liked it. I don't really care why people are nice to me. I just like it when it's easier.
Darling, darling, doesn't have a problem lying to herself 'cause her liquor's top shelf. It's a
Something's gotta give. My stomach is
honestly
killing me.
how charming she can be, fooling everyone, telling them she's having fun. She says you don't wanna be like me, don't wanna see all the things I've seen. I'm dying, I'm dying. She says you don't wanna get this way, famous and dumb at an early age. Lying, I'm lying. The boys, the girls, they all like Carmen. She gives them butterflies, bats are cartoon eyes. You can be eating soft ice cream, Coney Island queen.
Sounds like she is out there, out and about. Maybe a party, maybe party person. Carmen staying up till morning, only 17, but she walks the streets so mean.
She says you don't wanna be like me, looking for fun, getting high for free. I'm dying, I'm dying.
Ooh, this is tragic.
She says you don't wanna get this way, street walk at night and a star by day. It's tiring. Babies all dressed up with nowhere to go. That's the little story of the girl you know, relying on the kindness of strangers, tying cherry knots, smiling, doing party favors. Put your red dress on.
Okay, before we get into that, it just sounds like this person is just spiraling. They're chasing after things. Maybe they don't have anywhere good to turn back to, and they're doing all these party favors for people. They're telling her to you put your red dress on, put your lipstick on, sing your song. Now the camera's on, so we're acting for these people. Maybe we're entertaining these people. We're spiraling. We are the party girl.
Now the camera's on, and you're alive again.
What does this say? My love, I know that you love me too. You need me. You need me in your life. You can't live without me, and I die without you. I kill for you. Ooh, okay. I was getting prostitution vibes, lady of the night vibes, however you want, escort vibes, whatever word you want to use. This is from the point of view from one of Carmen's crazed clients. She is 17 years old. And there, guys, there is so many stories like this out there in the world. Some that are even way younger than this, 9, 10, 12 years old that are doing this. That's why I have so much empathy. I'm aware of the experience out there. I'm aware of the things that go on, and it's hard to go back once you know about that stuff. That is sad.
Je sais que tu m'aimes aussi. Tu as besoin de moi. Tu as besoin de moi.
It's a dog eat dog world.
Like lightning, oh, like lightning. Darling doesn't have a problem lying to herself 'cause her liquor's top shelf.
And that's how simple things can be sometimes. So they're disassociating because the liquor's top shelf, and that'll get them through the day. They're lying to themselves because the liquor is top shelf. What's the song bio say on this one? I feel like they're talking about an S. How do you even, like a 17, I can't even call a 17-year-old that. The song's 17-year-old protagonist suffers from substance abuse. Del Rey admitted in 2012 that she had a problem with alcohol when she was a teenager, but hasn't had a drink for a number of years. It is speculated that Carmen is a metaphor for alcohol. The setting of the song takes place in Coney Island, America's original Sin City. As a fan of Lolita, she is further inspired by another tale found within this literature. Carmen has no shame in her game. She lies to herself and others about promiscuity and prostitution because she is living a luxurious lifestyle. Lana may also be alluding to the rumors questioning her authenticity. She mocked out her critics in a future work, Fucked My Way Up to the Top. Damn. It's alarming, honestly, how charming she can be, fooling everyone, telling them she's having fun. Carmen is a smooth talker. When this is combined with her stunning appearance, she is often fairly persuasive. She seduces people extremely easily because of this. However, this charming exterior is simply a front for her sad inner self. In order to avoid being vulnerable, Carmen feels like she has to be this way. She's just putting on a brave face. So yeah, we put on masks, right? We try to survive. We try to get through life. There's people out there that are surviving, especially with a young girl, 17 girl. You're going to fall into there's gonna be some pitfalls that that might be attractive. You might be out on your own, and this is all you can do because we live in the patriarchy, y'all. We live in this society that was built for men, where women are objectified and used as sex slaves sometimes, prostitution, and then usually they're being led by like a pimp or whatever. And yeah, I'm very progressive about these kind of things. I'm okay with prostitution. I'm okay if that's what a woman wants to do. A 17-year-old, hell no. But they're surviving. They're getting by, and it sounds like maybe they went through a lot of shit, right? So they went through a lot of shit, and now they're just okay with their riches, with their liquor that's top shelf, and they've got themselves, right? Sometimes, look, I'm not going to judge because that's someone's life right now, and someone's just trying to survive, and I haven't walked a mile in their shoes. So who am I to say what they're doing is wrong when they're trying to survive out here? What else? I mean, they can get a job at like a grocery store or something, or wherever it may be. I don't know. It's a sad, unfortunate truth of the world that these things happen. As I've told you before, I've just read Virginia Roberts Giuffre's book, Nobody's Girl. She was the first Epstein survivor to be taken seriously. Julie K. Brown, journalist from the Miami Herald, helped her get her story exposed. And Virginia's not with us anymore. She unfortunately took her life. And she had it hard. Her life was very, very, very hard. And there's times where this one rich guy came up to her during one of her times running away from home. And he was a rich person around the Palm Beach area, around the Luxahatchee area, I believe, where she was from. And they smooched her. They told her, hey, get in the car. It looks like you've had a hard time. She gets into the car. There's another girl in there. She's already starting to feel like, man, I just ran away from one bad spot. Now I'm moving into another bad spot. And this guy just starts saying weird shit to her. But she's like, well, it's better than being, stuck out on the streets and not having clothes and not just living life or whatever. Ends up buying her clothes, says this weird shit. You know, they manipulate these people. So the first day or so, it's normal, but then where no, it's not. They get back to the guy's house, and then he starts saying like, "Yeah, you're sleeping in my bed, and that's the rules." Blah blah blah. And so there's a cycle of abuse. But because she was surviving, you get stuck in those things. Plus, again, we learned earlier that rich people can get away with anything they fucking want, which seems to be the truth, and I hate that. But yeah, people are just surviving out here sometimes, and I'm aware of it. But this is fucking heartbreaking, man. This album is heartbreaking in a way. There's not many bright spots on this, and that's okay. Life is not always bright. Life is not always beautiful. There's a lot of people struggling throughout this world right now, and this is bringing awareness to it. Next track, Million Dollar Man. I haven't saved many, have I? No. Woo!
You said I was the most exotic flower, holding me tight in our final hour. I don't know how you convinced them to get there, babe. I don't know what you do. It's unbelievable. I love you, honey.
Vocals.
I'm ready to go. How did you get that way? I don't know. You're screwed up and brilliant, look like $1 million man. So why is my heart broke?
This sounds like a Bond song with that piano in the background, the way her voice is just flowing on this. Man. Yeah, the production on this album is absolutely top tier. The vocals are amazing.
I don't know. You're screwed up and brilliant, look like $1 million man. So why is my heart broke?
So she's regretting it now. She's regretting chasing that, sounds like. This man looks like $1 million, which means that he is just as handsome as his money is to Lana. Oh my gosh. Lana finally has what she thought she wanted, money. Yet now she has it, she can't help but feel empty and broken. See? Exactly. Those things, it's gonna be fun for a little bit, and then you're gonna hate it. Like, you're gonna be bored. Life is very long. So if that's all you're gonna be chasing, how do you increase the bar? How do you level up? There's no room for growth. Like, it's just, if that's all life is about for you is money, then you're chasing these empty relationships. She comments on how having money does not assure happiness. It might not be so much about the money. He may be the $1 million man, but this line is more about the feeling of being in love with someone so perfect that you believe you won the lottery. But then she realizes, if he is so perfect, why am I heartbroken? There's a word game in all of this. Broke equals damaged. Broke equals completely run out of money. He's $1 million man. She's still got no money. She's still broken hearted. Okay, Summertime Sadness. I've heard this. I do not remember the lyrics, except for summertime sadness.
Kiss me hard before you go.
Before you go, you're leaving.
Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that, baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on.
Is that red dress again?
Dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up real big, beauty queen style. High heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore.
Damn.
I got that summertime sadness.
Really like the pace.
Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness.
So the way I'm taking that is like the summertime sadness is every time that summertime comes around, it's that constant reminder of that past love, that nostalgia, that feeling, that bittersweet feeling.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness.
Fantastic production on that one. Yeah, let's see what the bio says. I think it's just about missing someone. Like every time that summertime comes around, you think about that summer fling or whatever it was from the past. Time sadness explores the atmosphere of a bittersweet summertime where Lana danced, cruised, and felt electrified with a loved one. This song became a sleeper success from a dance remix by Cedric Gervais. Okay, you know what? I probably haven't heard this original one. I remember there being more energy to it. So the remix entered the top 50 in the UK, the top 10 in the Billboard Hot 100, and topped the US Dance Electronics. I bet you that's the one I actually heard. Please stay with us. There's so many people in this world, and you could find other love. It's going to be fucking hard, right? Sometimes when you find that excruciatingly beautiful love like that caption described there about living, about feeling electrified, it's very, 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 very hard to replace. So my empathy again, I'm plagued with it. This is what makes us girls. Where are we at? Track 12.
Remember how we used to party up all night, sneaking out, looking for a taste of real life, drinking in a small town firelight. Pabst Blue Ribbon on ice. Sweet 16 and we
Little PBR. Those aren't that bad actually. It's just like a lighter Bud Light. I think it's made by Anheuser-Busch too.
walking down the streets as they whistle high, high, stealing police cars with the senior guys. Teacher said we never
got some
make it
nostalgia
out
here.
alive. There she was, my new best friend, high heels in her hands, swaying in the wind. Oh, she starts to cry, mascara running down her little Bambi eyes. Wonder how I hate those guys. This is what makes us girls. We all look for heaven and we put love first. Something that we die for, it's a curse. Don't cry about it, don't cry about it. We'd 16 and we had arrived. Baby's table dancing at the local dive, cheering our names in the pink spotlight, drinking cherry schnapps in the velvet night.
Very nostalgic. We're talking about an old friendship here, and it sounds like they're partying a lot and having fun.
So we used to go break in to the hotel, glamour and we'd swim, running from the cops in our black bikini tops, screaming, get us while we're hot, get us while we're hot. This is what makes us girls. We all look for heaven and we put love first. Something that we die for, it's a curse. Don't cry about it, don't cry about it.
This is what makes us girls is the last track off the original album. The song recalls her troubled teenage past in Lake Placid, New York, when she got involved with drugs and alcohol. As a consequence, her parents shipped her off to an exclusive boarding school in Connecticut. Damn. So she was living a wild ass life. It sounds like she wasn't sheltered. That's why I was saying earlier that it seems like all this rebellion, maybe she was writing about just her younger times a lot of the time in this album.
Everything I want, I have.
Could also be them in pain right now.
Variety and Rivieras. I even think I found God in the flash slopes of the pretty cameras, pretty cameras, pretty cameras. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I can be a China doll if you wanna see me fall. Girl, you're so dope. Your love is deadly. Tell me life is beautiful. They all think I have it all. I'm nothing without you. All my dreams and all the lights mean nothing without you. Stolen images
So there's that codependency again. Seems very desperate there. Seems like, yeah, can't live without them. That's sad. It seems like it's too far. Like it feels like all her value is placed on that person, on these people. Strings, baby, strings.
Would you be mine? Would you be my
Whoa.
baby tonight? Could be kissing my fruit punch lips in the bright sunshine. 'Cause I like you quite a lot. Everything you got, don't you know? It's you that I adore, though I make the boys fall like dominoes. Kiss me in the D-A-R-K, dark tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
Do it my way.
Yeah.
Kiss me in the P-A-R-K, dark tonight. P-A-R-K, let them all say, hey Lolita, hey. Hey Lolita, hey. I know what the boys want, I'm not gonna play. Hey Lolita, hey. Hey Lolita, hey. It's all you want, but I'm not gonna stay.
We got a South London lover boy here. I'm saying, I think one of the reasons too, this isn't resonating with me too much, is I just listened to an album, Raised, This May Contain Hope, that resonate extremely deeply with me. So many topics that I've been through as well on that, and people that are close to me I've been through. So maybe I healed a little bit before listening to this. Maybe, I don't know. But this one, the production's so much different. The way she's singing is different. This feels a little bit like seductive. It feels sultry again, but also unapologetic.
Let them all say, hey Lolita, hey. Hey Lolita, hey. I know what the boys want, I'm not gonna play. Hey Lolita, hey.
That is super creepy. I feel like that could be used in a horror movie. Okay, this one seemed very self-explanatory. It felt creepy. It felt a little seductive. I feel like that's coming from a miner's point of view, though, because I thought Lolita was about a miner, but I'll have to look into more of that. Would you be mine? Would you be my baby tonight? Could be kissing my fruit punch lips in the bright sunshine. Lana likes to relate to her body parts to foods. Here she says that her lips taste like fruit punch, likely due to the lip balm she puts on them. She tries to seduce this man by trying to sell her benefits to them. However, in the context of the Lolita storyline, fruit punch lips could be referencing either the beverage itself or fruit punch lip gloss, which is not something you'd find on a sophisticated woman. For grade school girls, it further emphasizes Lolita's young age. I thought so. Okay. Whew, man, this is dark, y'all. I feel depressed. I feel very depressed listening to this. Please, guys, help me out in the comments. So let me know your favorite tracks. Help me break them down, because I feel like I'm not doing a great job today. Seriously, I'm in pain. I don't know if that's holding me back from, I think my mind is preoccupied a little bit, so I'm hoping like the music videos and live performances help me out, and maybe they resonate with me better later on. I really do love her talent. She has a wonderful voice, and this production is different. It's very experimental.
Let's get out of this town, baby, we're on fire.
Are we gonna get a happy ending?
Everyone around here seems to be going down, down, down. If you stick with me, I can take you higher and higher. I got so scared, I thought no one could save me. You came along, scooped me up like a baby. Every now and then.
Feels like we're about to get a happy ending here. Let's get out of this town, baby. We're on fire. Everyone around here seems to be going down, down, down. If you stick with me, I can take you higher and higher. So we're rising above all that.
Every now and then the stars align. That girl meet by the great design. Could it be that you and me are the lucky ones? You know that we'll never leave if we don't get out now. Now, now. You're a careless con and you're a crazy liar.
No, Lana, no.
Baby,
No.
nobody can compare to the way you get down, down, down.
Sometimes it's simple like that.
You and me are the lucky ones this time.
Nice. So it's a happier.
Feels like, you know it feels
So that was a softer song than anything else on the album. It's nice to have a little happy ending there. She found some love, a love that lasts. It's gentle, optimistic, passionate, definitely passionate. Okay, yeah. Feels like we went around. We got some hope there at the end. We finished the album with that was a beautiful song, and I am gonna save that one. I liked how pretty it was, how she sounded on it. It's one of the least played songs, of course. That's okay. I'm always going against the grain. Every album that I'm gonna react to is not gonna be perfect. Is is not gonna be this beautiful thing about positive, the most positive energy in the world. There's going to be people write about real stuff too, and this is heartbreaking. This is devastating, and I was also in a lot of physical pain during this whole thing too. So that didn't help. I'm gonna have to listen to this back again, see if maybe some of the songs resonate a little more to me. Off to the Races. That one seemed very playful. Blue Jeans. That was about missing a love, right? Like kind of staying in those jeans that they left you with, and thinking about them all the time. Video Games. That was unrequited love. That was her just falling into being content, which is okay as well. Radio was about her obviously being on the radio, and then all those people starting to come up out of the woodwork. I think she described it as cinnamon. Was that song where it was sweet as cinnamon? Life is sweet as cinnamon now that people want me because it's simple sometimes to just want to be loved, and it's easier for her. Like I said in the annotation, Carmen was about a friend that was kind of all over the place, right? Yeah, kind of just enjoying life or living life to the fullest, not thinking about things. Sometimes sadness seemed to be to me about missing that previous summer or summers before, where all you think about is that beautiful relationship that you had that is no longer there. So yeah, that one had a great pace to it. Her vocals on it are elite. 2.2 billion streams. Oh my gosh. I really like the production on this. It's experimental. It was very like airy but full, rich in vocals. See, she has so many different tones. There's like that Harley Quinn. There's like that Harley Quinn tone that she would hit where it's just very sadistic. I feel like just twisted. She has this really deep tone that's really mature, and this whispery falsetto that I really enjoyed. So I have a feeling some of these songs are probably going to resonate with me later. When I'm not feeling like crap, that just hit me. Something about that Off to the Races song, I'm pretty sure did it to me, and I've just been feeling like this really like harsh feeling in my gut the entire time. So I don't know if it's just I feel bad for her and other people that I know that have been through all this stuff or what it is, but hopefully, because I really really enjoy sonically this album, I hope I do like the songs more later. I might not though, because I feel like I'm they just like substantially they didn't really resonate with me too much. So I hope now in today's day, like I know she's dating a different guy or maybe they're married now already. I'm hoping that she's valuing herself and that she's not just, letting or putting all these people ahead of them. So yeah, we listened to the Deluxe album. We'll give them the notification there. Next music videos are going to be Born to Die, or Video Games and Born to Die, and then we have some live performances, music videos. We have interviews. I think interviews. I think getting into her mind a little more, because I've never seen an interview by Lana Del Rey. So I don't know what exactly she's like. So I think getting into her mind a little more is going to help resonate some more. And then, yeah, we have concerts and live performances that we're going to check out too. So make sure you subscribe. Please, guys, educate me. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that probably went over my head here. And maybe you guys have a different perspective on these tracks that will help me out. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, supporting. I have a Patreon where I have over 1,100 videos now over there, and there's like I think I counted 86 or 96 artists that I've gotten into. So there's probably your favorite artist is probably over there. Like I said, we're gonna go through this chronologically, and then we're gonna circle back to the Lizzie Grant era. That looks like that was from 2010, and we're gonna check that out too. I'm excited for this one. I'm in pain. I'm I'm feeling depressed now after this, which I think that's the right reaction. I don't know how you could walk away from this not feeling depressed. So, love you guys. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time.